Hey everyone, I'm Mecca coming at you here, and I want to talk to you about how you can get started making money online when you're in debt. All right, let me give you a bit of backstory of who I am. I started my online journey back in 2016, and now our family, we're fully on the what would you say, a laptop lifestyle, so to speak. From Canada, we're living down here in Mexico right now. My wife's Mexican, and we're just doing our thing. And my whole goal is on this channel is to help you do three things, and that's increase your income so you can take back your freedom, so you can design your ultimate lifestyle. I'm doing me so you can do you. Let me tell you my story of how I started in debt and how I was able to claw my way through while building an online business. I'm gonna give you a couple tips and some pointers as I look back on what really helped me stay focused, and I'm gonna tell you what I think is 100% the best online business for you to start with when you have little money, or you're in debt, or you're just looking to get going here. When I started back in 2016, we were about $50,000 in debt. I had a little girl, one-year-old, and my wife. I was working a job, really couldn't stand. When I first started looking at this whole online venture, wife was kind of skeptical, and I knew nobody who was making any money online. So it was really a brand new venture for me. So it was a little, just looking into the things, who's legit, who's not legit, so to speak. But you know what? We started saving. Once we figured out what business we wanted to start with, we started saving little bit by little bit. And when I'm talking little bit by little bit, I mean, it was like we put $10 into savings for my online business, 1 week, and we were able to scrape 20 the next week, so to speak. Whatever we could, we just put into a separate savings account that was designed to fuel the online business. We did that for months and months and months, made lots of sacrifices, a ton of tuna fish sandwiches, a ton of tuna cakes, and a lot of tuna. I can't do tuna anymore. But at the time, it was one of the cheapest things to eat, which allowed us to save more money so I could fuel the online business. That was the top priority. After months of doing it, I was able to first get started with the business, and that went through its whole initial struggles itself, but I was able to get it going to the point where we were able to pay off $30,000 in debt in just under 10 months. And this is debt we'd been trying to tackle for the last 7-8 years. Now, we're, like I said, I wouldn't call us 100% financially free. We still have to work our tail off in order to, to hit our goals. But things are better. We're able to buy things without really sweating it. When the car breaks down, we don't have to worry about it. We just call the mechanic, fix it. It's a non-issue anymore. So things are better. But if you're in debt and you're looking at, hey, how do I start this whole online thing? Let me give you a couple tips or lessons that I went through so you hopefully can learn from them. So this hopefully speeds up your process. First and foremost, I'd say, is know exactly how much debt you have. Knowing that exact number, I put it up on my whiteboard over there. Know that exact number and know where it is. Is it on credit cards? Is it student loan? Is it taxes? Is it personal loans? Whatever it is, know the total amounts. And I'm a firm believer in you're gonna pay off the harshest one. So if you got a credit card and it's charging you 23% interest or something, I'd probably tackle that first versus a student loan that might be charging you 5% interest or something like that. So make sure you're doing your minimum payments. But here's where I put an asterisk. And you know what? I'm sure Dave Ramsey would probably slap me for saying this, but I was in a situation, I don't mind telling you this. I was in a situation where, a couple of the debts, they were in collections, right? It's in collections, it ain't gonna get any worse than that, right? So I didn't even worry about this. I just said, yeah, whatever, they're in collections, stop picking up their phone calls. I just tackled it. For me, it was just some back taxes. We just tackled paying back the $30K in taxes, right? That was the most important one. Anything else that we had, we weren't paying off the debt, we were fueling the business. And this is a concept I want you to understand. Counting pennies, clipping coupons, and essentially turning the lights off when you leave the room you're not going to save your way out of debt. You cannot save your way out of debt. The fastest way to get out of debt is to bring in more money. Increasing your income is 100% the fastest way to get out of debt. For years, I tried savings and counting my expenses, lowering my expenses, doing whatever I could, and none of it worked. But as soon as I shifted my mindset, I said, hey, let me increase my income and then worry about my debt. The debt started disappearing because now I was bringing in more money. Keep focused on growing your income, and I'll explain what I think is the easiest way to grow your income in a second, but keep focused on growing your income versus paying off debt. So when I say save $10 here, $20 here, you're not saving that to pay off debt. You're not. You're saving that to fuel your business. Coming up with extra cash to fuel your business is 10 times more important than paying off debt. If you look at most large companies, they're in debt when they start off. That's totally okay. You can start an online business and have some debt here. Why do you want to start an online business? It's probably because you're looking at making more money. Right. So don't stress over your debt. Handle the payments that you need to be handling, right? And like I said, if they're not in collections, don't put them in collection. That's not the best thing to do, but take care of the minimums. But don't get aggressive at tackling that. Get aggressive at increasing your income first. Get aggressive at fueling the business, because that you can grow so much faster than paying off the debt. What is the easiest business to start when you're in debt and you don't have a lot of cash flow? I'd say it's Kindle publishing by far. The reason is you can get a book up on Amazon for less than $300, and you can be profiting within your first 30, most within your first 60 to 90 days. So what is Kindle publishing? Kindle publishing is essentially finding out what are the hot, trendy book topics that are selling really well on Amazon right now. You find out, and then you get a title created. You find out what people are searching for. You get a title created. You get a cover created. You don't have to do this yourself. And then you actually take that idea, say it's on dog trading, and you have a ghostwriter write the book for you, and then you publish it, and you publish it up on Amazon. So you own all the rights to the book and everything like that, and Amazon's now paying you a royalty for it. This is by far the easiest, and what I think is the most newbie-friendly way to make money online in 2018. Like I said, you can get started with as little as $300. I had about $300 when I first started. It's all we had saved. I was able to get my first book published, then I got my second book published, made some money, put that towards my third book, and so on. Once you reinvest your profits month after month, and you start bundling books, there's certain strategies that you're able to do that really help keep your costs low, so you're able to profit at a much faster rate. What I'll do is I have there's a playlist. I think it's for newbies, for Kindle publishers. I'll put a card up on one of these sites, so you can click it, you can check it out. I've been in the Kindle space for a while, so if you have any questions about getting started, you can hit me up in the comments, or I even have a free guide. It's my 5-step blueprint to making your first $1,000 online with Kindle publishing. One of the links in the description, and put your email, boom, you'll get that sent to you for free there. But starting an online business when you're in debt is nothing to be scary of. Most people are actually doing that. So you just have to remember the key thing, and that's really what helped me, is do everything you can to fuel the business to increase your income Don't worry about the debt until your business is at the point where you can take an extra 1,000 or 2,000 out of it, throw it towards that debt, and then it's gone. Hey, if you have any questions or you want to connect with me, all my info is in the description, or just, hey, hit like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy what we're talking about. Till next time, everyone, I'm Emeka, and we'll speak to you all soon. Take care.